guys, I am coming off of a migraine, so it's been a rough couple days. Today is Tuesday, February 25th, which is my oldest son Gavin's birthday. He is 21 today, which I cannot even believe. So last night before bed, I gave him all the snuggles and kisses on the cheek that I know he just loves. And I do that to him all the time anyway, but he gets up and leaves the house before 5 in the morning, so I was not, and since I had a migraine and was down all day yesterday anyway, I was not in, I do suffer from migraines. They are hormonal and they suck. And for anybody who suffers with them, I feel for you because they're miserable and they take away days of your life, and it's so frustrating. And my doctor, who was my best friend all growing up, we just switched over my hormone medication to try to change up the dosage a little bit and see if that helps. So this is my first month doing the new dosage, and so I'm assuming it kind of has to get in my system the right way, because night before last, I knew when I was going to bed, I know when they're coming and there's nothing I can do to stop them. And I told my husband, I'm like, oh, I don't like how I feel right now. And then yesterday, all day, I was just in bed or on the couch. Thankfully, it wasn't bad enough to make me throw up, because a lot of times they are. But I was really disappointed because my middle son, he's a senior this year, Riley, he had a bowling scrimmage, and it was his last thing like that until he's got a tournament this weekend, regionals that I'll be at. But I was disappointed because I didn't get to go because I was stuck at home feeling sick. And it's not a matter of it's a headache, deal with it and be out in public. No, I am down. I am putting pressure on my head. I've got cold packs on my head. I'm doing everything I can just to be upright, which most of the time I can't even do that. And then last night, went to bed around 10 because I thought, you know what, this isn't as severe as they are a lot of time. And I was supposed to work at 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm like, I can do that. I can do it, And I don't know why I get this false sense of that it's going to be better than it is. And I do it all the time because my husband's like, no, you know better. And I'm like, no, it's I just want it so bad for it not to be so bad that I tell myself, no, I'll be good. And I'm not. And so, I went to bed at a little before 10, knowing I'd need to get up, this morning for work. And we went to bed. I could not sleep. My heart was racing so fast. When I would fall asleep, I was dreaming that I was doing things very frantically and fast, and then I would just wake up abruptly. It just kept happening over and over and over. And I get so much pain. It radiates in my jaw and into my ear and up around my head and kind of into the middle here and into my eye and also up the back of my neck. My ear was in so much pain. I couldn't stand it. Laying down was just miserable. So finally at 3 o'clock, I'm like, why are you even doing this? So I got up and went out into the living room and got another cold pack. I have 2, so I can switch them out. And put that on my head and sat up against the couch to try to fall asleep. I was still awake when my son left this morning for work. I heard him leave. I heard my husband's alarm go off at 5. And I was like, but at 3, I sent a text to our assistant manager letting her know, there's no way I can make it in, whatever. And then at 5-ish time, I let the girl I was supposed to be working with know that I wasn't going to be there. And then also my manager, and she's like, it's okay. People get sick. Don't worry about it. Just, take care of yourself. I'm not as big of a deal because I'm only a cashier, so it's not like they're depending on me to open the store or something. But it's just really disappointing, and I hate it, and it makes me upset. But at the same time, it makes me so thankful that this is all that I deal with, because I know there's so many people who deal with so much worse. But just people who suffer from migraines, if you know people who suffer from migraines and if you've never had one, you don't get it. And I get that. That's understandable. It's like anything. If you haven't experienced it, you can't really even imagine what it's like. But they can be debilitating. For me, they are. They are absolutely debilitating. They take me out usually for 2 days. And have patience with people and kindness, because even though it's not something you can see and you're thinking it's a headache, people, get a grip. Because I know there's a lot of people that's their attitude about it. It's not that simple. I wish it was. I wish I could just get a grip and go on with life, but I can't. It takes me down. I have no choice. And thankfully my family is very patient and understanding, and actually they hate seeing me like that, so they're very helpful, and because they know how much it upsets me to not be able to like be me and do what I need to do, you know? But anyway, so that was just a little public service announcement about migraines. But the happy thing is today is my son's 21st birthday, and I'm so proud to be his mom. I love him so much. And I'm just so thankful for this life God has given me and these amazing sons that God has given me. And so I think he's going out to dinner tonight with his girlfriend and a couple that they're friends with. And I think our plan is he's working 11-hour days this week. So I think our plan is Sunday, like late afternoon, early evening, we're going to go out to eat and stuff to celebrate. So, but I love him so much, and I'm so thankful that he's my son, and he's so loved. So, whew, this mama. Like, how do I have a 21-year-old? Not possible, because, hello, I'm 35. No, I'm not. All right. So today, I'm like, what makes me feel better? I'm trying so hard to get my poop in a group, if you will, to be able to go to my youngest son's last freshman game, which is an hour and a half away from us. I'm struggling. I didn't get up till afternoon. It's 2:23 right now, and I just got out of the shower. That's why my hair's wet. And I'm trying to get myself so that I can go to his game. So I'm hoping, because sometimes I'll start thinking like, oh, I think I feel better, and then it like hits me again. So I'm hoping, I'm getting myself ready. I'm trying so hard to do this because I want to be there. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm like, what makes me feel good? Putting on makeup always makes me feel good. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do a video and just go from there. I'm not going to talk through this because I already talked a whole bunch at the beginning here. But I am just going to show you what I'm using. I'm using the Maybelline Soda Pop palette. And Katie, Tattooed Mama, sent this to me in a little back swap we did. And I love this palette. And I haven't used it in a while. And I'm like, you know what? That blue right there, I'm wearing a blue sweater. I'm like, I'm just going to have that be kind of the star of the show, and otherwise do kind of just more muted colors around it and just see what happens with it. I just was looking through my drawers and like, what do I want to use today? And that's what stood out to me. So that's what I'm going to do. So I already put my primer on, and we're just going to go ahead and get into this look.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me.
Okay, I'm going to go do the rest of my face, and then we'll be back to finish up the eyes. Okay, so I have most of my face on now. I'm feeling a little better as far as what I look like. And my son Riley just got home from school, and he's going out to dinner with my son Gavin for his birthday tonight with his girlfriend and his friend. So I thought that was cool that they're all going together. So that makes me happy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and run. Oh, I guess I don't need to talk during this. So here we go. I'll just speed through this part. Okay, so I'm gonna go do my hair and come back when I'm fully done, and we'll see how everything turns out. Okay, and this is my final look. As I was drying my hair, all I could think about was how miserable the thought of standing and curling it seemed. So I went the easy route, ran the straightener through it real quick, which doesn't look great on my hair because it's very thin, but guess who doesn't care? Me. Because I do not have the headspace right now to stand and do anything else. It is 3:22 right now, so I am hoping, we have to leave it a little after 4, hoping that I feel good enough to go, because I know what awaits me is sitting in bleachers, which sometimes is not good for my head anyway when I don't have a migraine. But so all I'm hoping and praying is that this weekend, when we go away for regionals for Riley's bowling tournaments, that I do not get a migraine, because I tend to get them at hotels pretty much every time we stay at a hotel, if we stay more than one night, and we are staying more than one night. So his bowling tournaments, I've had a migraine every time we've gone, which is terrible to spend an entire day in a bowling alley with a migraine. Like, I literally look like, I think I look to everyone like I am a mom who got out of control and drank too much the night before and couldn't keep herself together, which then bothers me. I know I shouldn't care what people think, but my husband's like, we need to make you a shirt that says I have a migraine or something. I'm like, I know, because then it makes me feel worse, because I feel like people are looking at me like, what is her problem? Because I'm like leaning on him, and it's just terrible. But anyway, so please pray for me. Actually, you'll probably see this video on Friday, I think. Maybe I'll put it up tomorrow. I'll have to see how things work out. But we will be gone Thursday through Saturday, well, into Sunday. So please pray that I do not have a migraine while we're there, because it really takes away from my being able to enjoy watching my son, and I hate that. That's the worst part to me. I don't care about feeling bad or anything else. It's when it takes away from things that my family's doing that I want to be able to enjoy, and that's what stinks about migraines. But so thank you for listening to me ramble today about migraines and my son's birthday, and you know, you got to throw in the really good with the cruddy stuff too, because it's always there. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate your encouragement and stuff all the time so much. And I just hope you all have a really good day, and I will talk to you very soon. Oh, I didn't show you what I did. So this is my very simple eye look. I just did navy blue and the waterline, and just a very simple, and I actually really like it. So that was with my Maybelline Soda Pop palette, and I've never done a look like this with it before, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it pairs nicely with my blue sweater. All right, now I will tell you, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.